Yeah! Woo! What the fuck is up, everybody? Damn! Some people were digging diggers. Like that. Do a little diggy digger. Oh shit! Woo! Horrible start to that climb. Absolutely horrible. Damn, I made a cloud. But I guess... Oh! Digging it! I totally just about lost that. Totally just about lost that. Oh. This park is like all sand. I fucking hate sand. Some more digger holes. Look like an ATV digger. I guess I got my turn signal on the whole time. Well, the main thing I wanted to point out in this video is I've got 1,600 miles on my Shinkos, on my Shinko 705. So I wanted to do a little review. Put my glove in place. Little Shinko 705 review. I was going to do it after 1,000 miles, but I was just lazy. So I got about 1,600 miles on these tires. And I still got nipples. Still got some little nipples on my tires. Oh, I pulled a nipple. And I've rolled it right up to the edge, but I just can't get rid of those nipples for some reason. And so yeah, this is 2013 DRZ SM with some Shinko 705s. Same in the front. All but the side nipples. I just can't get those out. And if you want the short part of the review, these tires are awesome. They're like some of the cheapest tires you can buy. I bought these off of Amazon. They came through Motorcycle Superstore, and it was like 65 shipped for the rear, and I think about 58 shipped for the front. I'm running I always forget, a 140/80/17, and I think it's a 120/90/17 in the front, and they are awesome. And you know, I almost went with the Distanias or whatever, you know, the other popular one. What, for the price, I mean, these are like 1/3 the price, and they are awesome. On the, oh sorry, I gotta look around a little bit, just gotta, you know, check your six. But for the money, they're fucking awesome. They hook just as good as the Dunlop, what is it, Dunlop D08F that come on it on the street. I think they just hook great. And then off-road, they almost act like knobbies, you know. There's no way I could tear around this park with my stock tires. I just like get no traction. But yeah, a couple complaints. So right here, hey, you can see this line, especially in the front. See this line? I think that has something to do with the molding process, and it leaves maybe like a millimeter, just barely enough for you to run your finger across, of different leveling in the tire. It's like one side slightly raised than the other, and that's right where you can see this slag. I'm not sure how they make tires, but I'm assuming that's in the molding process. Leaves that right there. And you know, I still got a little bit in the front after 1,600 miles, but in the rear it was gone after like 100 miles probably. Yeah, no sign of it, but you can still see that, but there's no sign of that. And it was kind of like little herky-gurky, clumpy-wumpy on street when you're going like 5 miles an hour and doing some rear brake action. It's almost like knobbies. It felt kind of like knobbies, but since they broke in, it's smooth as glass on the street. It hooks like knobbies in the dirt. I can't say enough good things about them. And then my buddy that bought his WR250X the same time I bought this bike new, he bought his used, and it already had those tires on it. And the tires were about new on his bike, and he put 3,000 miles on his tire at the same time I put 3,000 miles on my Dunlops, and my Dunlops were trash, or at least the rear. The rear was trash. And his front looked new, and his rear looked about 75%. And I'm just like, what the hell? I gotta buy me those tires. So, oh, sorry, I thought I saw something weird. But, yeah, so I bought the tires, and I checked out reviews online, and the other reviews were all over the board. Well, not all over the board, but they're primarily negative, saying that, the tread comes off, and, the cleats can peel away, and tires split in half. Between me and my friend, we have some miles on these tires, and no issue whatever. And I'm just realizing I'm like filming, and I'm not paying attention to my light source and my personal shadow, and I'm kind of a dumbass like that. But so, if you're on the fence about buying these tires, I'll just say get them. They're cheap enough. Like, buy 2 sets of tires. If one tire goes bad, just replace it. Fuck, they're so cheap. Yeah, $60 for the rear. $60 shipped for the rear, and for that price I could buy 3 of these for 1 Distania, or however the fuck you say it. And these tires are awesome. I'm not super aggressive on the street, but for my purposes, they hook awesome on the street, and they hook even better on dirt. So, go get yourself some, son.